Good day. This is Monica McCoy, political strategist. I'm bringing you another episode of The Winning Margin. So today we're going to talk about a number that not enough people are discussing here in politics. That number is the number 10. And you may say, why are you focused on the number 10? Well, every incumbent right now in America should be focused on that number. Here's why. This week, a long-term congressman in Connecticut actually lost his primary seat. He did not win his primary. And literally, this is a pattern that we are continuing to see. We are now up to 10 city members of the House who have lost their own primaries this cycle. And this is a pretty telling story. It's a high number, and it's telling us something that the surface media keeps not covering. So here's what I want to really take a deep dive on today. Here's the pattern underneath it. These incumbents did not lose because they suddenly became unpopular. They lost because they mistook that what got them to the seat before, that same operation years ago, would go ahead and guarantee their success this time. But here's what I would say is that literally a new generation of challengers have come, and they are hungrier and they're better organized, and they walked right through the door that was left unguarded. So I'll give you a personal example. Last year, I led the field strategy for a campaign, and literally the incumbent was a 3-time serving incumbent. And due to a phenomenal ground game, that incumbent lost the race. So here's where I will say the strategist running the field operations on the campaign is very crucial for the success of a campaign, because what makes the difference is not always the better message. It usually is the better ground game. The door is knocked, the voters reach, the organization put into place. So now that we have gotten that covered, I want to quickly pivot to a quick lesson for politicians. It is true that certainly history does show that what you've done in the past matters, but it is never true for anyone who has built something that you can continue to coast on it. And that doesn't just stand for politicians. That's for business, the business that stops innovating, the organization that stops listening, the leader who confuses a past success with a permanent one. Incumbency is comfortable. Many people get really wrapped up in their comfort zone as an incumbent, but comfort is where decline begins. So when you watch these primaries, I want you not just to watch them from the perspective of, well, who's the incumbent and who are the polls say they're going to win based on, the fact that the incumbent is a strong favorite many times. I don't want you to just keep doing that, because we've shown 10 times how this cycle, how that is not true. But I want you to see this reminder. Nothing built stays standing on its own. It has to be maintained, reinforced, and rebuilt over and over by people who never assume that the work is done. So here's my margin note for you today. The most dangerous words in politics are, "We have always won here." Believe me, I've seen that many times where people think they just have it and they don't. The key is that you have to rebuild from scratch every single cycle. The ones who forget that are the ones who lose. So remember, margins are built. Go build yours. I look forward to seeing you on Monday.